I think just there's a high interest in this election.
Early voters marked their ballots this week as the first pipe bombs were reported, as the nation's nerves became shakier, and as an arrest was made just hours ago. I sat with former Mayor Charlie Luken, who was in Congress from 90 to 92, seeking perspective.
The response is often political, as opposed to being an affront to all of us.
Echoing that sentiment, Congressman Brad Wenstrup, who's glad no one was injured or worse.
That to me is huge, as you can imagine, especially after what happened with us last summer.
16 months ago, a gunman reportedly upset about President Trump's election wounded 4 members of the GOP congressional baseball team. This week's pipe bombs have been directed at Democrats.
But I think too many people have put their politics ahead of God, family, and country. And when you do that and you elevate your politics to that level, you somehow feel justified in things.
Congressman Steve Chabot agrees with the president's statement that there's no place in the country for politically motivated violence.
We have to say that loud and clear. Nobody benefits from this. It's bad for the country.
2 years ago, Chabot was critical of candidate Trump for rhetoric he felt crossed a line.
Thank you, Mr. President.
But now,
once he became president, I don't recall a whole lot of things that one could say, well, that's going to lead to violence.
As people vote in record midterm numbers, we hear a need to reset our thinking about what we find acceptable and how we engage with each other.
Things are more tense. Conversations are less frequent just because you don't want to engage in a political conversation and start a fight.
Which strikes Luken as unfortunate and dangerous if violence finds acceptance beyond just some marginalized individuals or group. Congressman Wenstrup telling us if you let political rhetoric drive you to violence, it's on you. And it's a larger problem than political rhetoric. Mike?